Your responsibility to yourself to be the spirit. Your responsibility to Sahaja Yoga. Your responsibility to understand me better and better and better. Your responsibility to understand this mechanism that is within you. Your responsibility to understand how this mechanism works out everything. The responsibility is to how to become a guru yourself. Your responsibility to be a dignified and a glorified personality. A responsibility to be a respectable person and not a cheap personality. Every one of you is worth the whole universe. If you want to rise to that height.
Sahaja Yoga cannot be understood through rationality. Mentally it may be, but to become, you have to detach yourself completely. You have to go beyond it because this limits your movement. Everything that you are doing here is significant, but it's not a mental significance, it has a divine significance. For example, even painting my feet now, what you do is to recognize me. First of all, then the importance of these feet. These feet have been working, have been dancing for thousands and thousands and thousands of years.
You are quite aware how, with my power of love, I have protected you all. You know how, at every moment, I have helped you. At every point of your desire, I have come forward to fulfill it. That's one side, as I said, the nourishment. But now your ascent has to come from you. Your rising has to come from you. That has to be worked out by you and you alone, not by any other Sahaja or by me. I can only give you suggestions, not only the suggestion, but the warnings. And everything is at hand. It's all worked out so well. I'm informed. I'm informed before. You don't have to go anywhere. The whole thing is within yourself. You don't have to give money, you don't have to give anything. But develop that dedication within yourself. See, this man who interviewed me said that the unemployed are maneuvered by the politicians. Let God maneuver you. But how? Supposing I have a brush in my hand, I want to paint something. And the brush, I cannot maneuver. The brush is angular, it's troublesome, it's inconvenient to use that, or you can say it's uncomfortable, it's awkward, it's clumsy. How can you use it? Dedication is the easiest way to get rid of all your angularities, all your problems, all your badhas. Now watch and see within yourself. Are you dedicated? Those who are fanatically adhering to me are also not correct. There should be no fanaticism about it. The whole thing becomes a complete logical thing. There is no fanaticism about it. Like somebody is now has to go to a doctor, see a doctor. Then fanatic person might say, oh, I'm not going to see the doctor, I'm not going because mother has told me that she's going to look after me. And when she gets sick, she'll come to mother and fight. Mother, you had told me that you look after me, and how is it I got sick? This is fanaticism. What is surrendering? Deep down, you should say, it's the mother. She's there. She's my doctor. Whether she treats me or not, whether she cures me or not, I have nothing to say. I only know her. I don't know anyone else. It's very logical. The logic is that mother is the most powerful thing that you know logically is true. And if she is so, she'll cure me. But if she does not cure me, it's her power, it's her whim. If she wants to cure me, she'll cure me. If she does not want to cure me, how can I put my will upon her? Like the dedication of Sri Ganesha, that when his mother said, all right, between the two brothers, Kartikeya and him, the one who will go round the Mother Earth first will get the first prize. Now poor Ganesha had a little rat on which to move. But wisdom he had. And Kartikeya had a very quick moving peacock which used to fly. He looked at the peacock And he said, who is greater than my mother? She is Adi Shakti. What is this earth? Who has created this earth? Is my mother has created her. Who has created this sun? The mother has created. Who is greater than my mother? No one else. Why not go round my mother only? What's the need to go all round the whole earth? And much before Kartikeya arrived, he was sitting with his present in his hand. His innocence gave him this wisdom to understand. That's what logical is. It's very logical. And also logical it is that mother feels my pain more than I feel. What will you say when Christ was crucified for his mother? She was Mahalakshmi herself, so powerful. She made her son sacrifice his life, suffer like a human being. It was too much to make your son sacrifice when you have all the powers in your hand to finish everyone. But it was a very delicate job to create this Agya Chakra. What does that mean? Does that mean that he lacked something in his devotion? On the contrary, she was so sure of him, of his devotion, that she could ask him to do that. So when we expect mother to do something for you, the people who say, all right, mother, I'm giving this thesis, or I must get through. All right, give a bandhan, you get a thesis. Mother, I'm trying to discover this, all right, you have it. Mother, I'm trying to get this job, you have it. Now, is the other way down? How many have dedication that of Christ? None. This is a fact. Why is he the eldest brother? Because no one like him. He went through all that, those horrible sufferings, because he was part and parcel of his mother. She suffered much more than him. He also went through that suffering for a greater goal, for a greater happiness, for a greater life, for a wholesome life. That is real dedication. But the false people can take advantage of this. When they make the people suffer, they say, after all, you have to suffer. See how they make it up. You must suffer because, after all, you must suffer, otherwise you cannot rise. There's a very subtle understanding. Very subtle it is. That will make it clear to you that inside yoga, first you are nourished, you are brought up. You are trained, you are made all right. And all the things that you, after that, the sufferings, are no more sufferings to you because you have become the spirit. Nainam chidanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavaka, na chainam kledayantyapo, na shosayati marata. It cannot be killed by any instrument. It cannot be thrown away or blown away by any wind. It cannot be burnt by any fire. There's no way you can destroy it. That is the spirit that you are. So the nourishment has been given now. You have grown up. You are nourished. But you are Sahaj Yogis and you have to construct yourself. I didn't want to shatter your egos before, never to tell you in these words. Perhaps this is the first time I am saying this to you. That you have to dedicate yourself completely to me, not to Sahaj, but to me. Sahaj Yoga is just one of my aspects. Leaving everything, you have to dedicate. Complete dedication. Otherwise, you cannot ascend any further. Without questioning, without arguing, complete dedication is the only way you can achieve it. People still get caught up, still get into problems. What's the reason? So many people ask me that once we have got realization, how is it, mother, we go down? The only reason is that dedication is not complete. This complete reverence and complete dedication has been not established. You still do not know that I am divine to that extent as you should. I don't say all of you, but still, if you look into your heart and look into your mind, you will find out that complete devotion that you had for, say, Christ, or for Krishna, or for any one of those who have been, is not there. Krishna said, Sarva dharmanam parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Forget all the religions of the world. Religions didn't mean the religions like Hindu, Christian, Muslim, but he was meaning all these sustenances. Forget all the sustenances and completely dedicate to me. That was 6,000 years back. There are many who would still say that we have completely dedicated ourselves to Sri Krishna. Where is he now? Even those whom I have given realization, they say like this. Of course, there's no difference between him and me. But today, I am the one. I am the one who has given you realization. But our first consideration could be our jobs, our own problems, our family problems, our financial problems. And dedication is the last. I'm elusive is true. My name is Mahamaya. I am elusive, no doubt. But I am elusive just to judge you. Now the dedication is a very important part of the ascent. Why? Because when you are precariously placed, when there is immediate danger to your existence, at this time when the whole world is standing at a precarious position where it is going to be destroyed completely, it's very important that you cling on to things that is going to save you with complete might and complete faith. Desire comes from your heart, and you are so built that your Brahmarandra is also the heart. If you don't have a clean heart, this won't keep clean. There are people who think if they talk about Sajog, big and all that, they are all right. They are cheating themselves. If the heart is not open, then this is closed. So try to open your heart by projecting it. I hope today when you do this puja and you do the worship of Mahakali and this special yajna, we will definitely establish this aura and enlighten the universe. But your outlook should be how much I have contributed to this. Am I still thinking of other people? Am I still thinking of my petty, small problems? Or I am thinking of my spirit? So, the left side starts and ends with Sri Ganesh. Sri Ganesh has only basic one quality, that he is completely surrendered to his mother. He does not know any other god. He does not even know his father. He only knows his mother and completely surrendered to her. But this pure desire has to have the action, and about which I'll tell you later as we will be having more pujas and more pujas. But today let us establish ourselves into that pure desire to be the Spirit. Now, as it is with the Western mind, we'll say how. It's always come. How to do it. Should I tell you? It's very simple. Adi Shankaracharya wrote Viveka Chudamani and so many other books of treatises. And then all these big intellectuals got after his life. And they said, how this and how that and how. He said, forget these people. Then he wrote Saundarya Lahari, just a description of his mother and his devotion to her. And every couplet that he wrote is a mantra. It is not the surrender of your mind, through your mind, but the surrender of your heart. Is absolutely the surrender of your heart.